episode has tips on intergalactic dating from comedy magician Heather Rogers and a psychic teddy bear. On our Thanksgiving episode, premiering November 19th, America's Got Talent favorite Rogue will teach you magic that you can perform. And you'll be amazed when Jade from Penn and Teller's Fool Us makes the magic happen in your own hands. Flavors of magic, divinely diverse deception.
When people imagine a magician, they often think of somebody in a top hat and a tuxedo or even a cape. But there are lots of different kinds of magicians, and they do many different kinds of magic. Just like painters or musicians, we express ourselves through our art, and for the next hour, a group of magicians have invited us into their home studios so that they can share some divinely diverse deception.
Advanced technology is almost indistinguishable from magic. We've got to be grateful for the magic of technology, which allows us this possibility to be together tonight and to celebrate magic.
Welcome to Flavors of Magic. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Flavors of Magic. Tonight's show is interactive, and you'll need a paper and a writing implement. So if you don't have one handy, go and grab one now. We'll also need a volunteer later on with a calculator, so you might want to grab one of those too. The one on your phone will be just fine. While you get your pen and paper, I'm Sarah Krassen, Resourceress of the Society of American Magicians, and I'll be your host tonight. We at Flavors of Magic would like to thank the Tank and thank the Society of American Magicians for their support, because tonight, once again, a phenomenal group of magicians has invited us into their home studios to share some of their favorite creations. Tonight's cast has some unusual characters and some big personalities, so we're expecting a very exciting show. While we're here on Zoom, we can show our appreciation. There's a reaction button at the bottom of your screen, and you can select the applause button or some of the other reactions. If you're watching on the stream, there's a chat function. You can write notes to each other or write notes to us. If you see something you like, let us know. The other way that we can show our reactions when we're in a live show, we usually clap. But here on Zoom, it works better if we use the American Sign Language signal for applause, which is this. Can I see some applause, please? Excellent. Thank you so much. Thrilled to see you too. Fantastic. And each of our performers is available for events. So if you're interested in learning more about them or reaching out to them to hire them, we'll have their websites and social media handles available in the credits after the show. Let's begin with some more divinely diverse deceptions. Up first this evening is the official magician of the nonprofit organizations Autism Eats and Rockin' Our Disabilities, and the recipient of the I Change Nation's Champion Leadership Award for his work in the special needs community. He's also a member of the prestigious Academy of Magical Arts at the Magic Castle in Hollywood, California. Please give your hands a wave for Jonathan Molo.
Ladies, gentlemen, what is up? Yes, it's the man in the purple suit, Jonathan Molo. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Is everybody doing well? Yes? Everybody's doing good? Yes, awesome. If you're doing well, let me see you fist pump. Absolutely perfect. Yes, I put a very special show together for all of you. I'm hoping by the end of this, we're going to get to learn a little bit about all of you. You're going to learn a little bit about me, and we're going to create some magical memories. If that sounds like a good deal, let me see you fist pump. Yes, awesome. I'm looking at you right here. Yes, let's do it. Let's move on. We have to start with a magical warm up. We have to start with a magical warm up, so we won't pull any of those magical muscles. So all I need you to do is follow along at home. All the magicians too. Gallery, please. Everybody follow along. Everybody go like this. And then go like this. Yes, yes, everybody's doing a great job. Now go like this. Awesome, awesome. All right, now with your middle fingers, I want you to go like this. You see that? It's like a little birdie. Ooh. Oh, don't let it fly away. Yes, just go like this. And this is the hardest part right here. Go like this. You're going to twist it. You're going to twist it and wiggle, 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 wiggle. Let's see how everybody's doing. Yes. All right. Somebody's holding onto their feet. All right. We'll do it again. We're going to do it again. I got 10 minutes. We're going to do it. This is the full 10 minutes. Let's do it again. Once again, everybody go like this and go like this. Yes. And then go like this, like with your middle fingers. Remember little birdie? Yes. And now twist. Just like this. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's see how everybody's doing. People are doing much better. Now, just wiggle, 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 wiggle. Everybody watch, 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 watch. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. It's not my real finger. I still have all 9 of my fingers. Let's move on. Yes. What? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing up here. So, a little bit about myself. I am a father of 3 boys. Yes. Asher, Lennon, and Sebastian. 4, 5, sorry, what? 6, 4, 6, and 12. Yes, absolutely. 4, 6, and 12. They absolutely love magic. But what they love more than magic is Legos. Yes, anybody else out there? If you love Legos, go ahead and do this. Pump your fist your pump. Absolutely. Yes, they absolutely love Legos. Oh, fun fact about Legos. Fun fact about. I can hear me. It's hello? I don't know if that was God. God? Okay. Anyways, yes, they love fun fact about Legos. That's what I was going to say. Fun fact about Legos. I read this on the internet. They compared the pain on stepping on a Lego to childbirth. Yes, it was on Facebook. It has to be true. It wasn't fact checked. I don't know. I don't know where I get my news from. But my youngest, Asher, took a pile of Legos a couple of weeks ago and said, "Dad, do some magic." Would you like to see what I built? If you'd like to see what I built, go and pump your fist. Yes, awesome. I'm going to show you anyway if you don't want. Here you go. Let's see here. All right. All right. All right. Everybody still here? This is usually the point where everybody leaves my show. Here we go. We don't need this. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to build it, and you're going to try to figure out what it is because we're still trying to figure it out. I am missing something. There it is. Why am I yelling? I don't know. All right, let's go. Let's keep on going here. There goes number 1. There goes number 2. There goes number 3 and 4. Absolutely. Anybody have any guesses? All right, we don't even need that. We do need that. We do need that. Absolutely. Yes, perfect. Yes. Please unmute yourself. What do you think this is? Any guesses? Yes. Anybody? What?
A house.
A house. It is a house with no windows or doors. Yes, it's for the crazy people like me. Absolutely. That's close enough. It's a mystery box. It's an empty mystery box. Can you see in there? Absolutely. Who was I just speaking to? Who was that?
Omar.
Omar. I know you. What's up, Omar?
Wow, bro.
This Hey, I got a job for you. I know you have your hands full, but I'm going to give you another job. I want you to watch the box. Yes. Watch the box. Don't watch the show. Watch the box. Make sure nobody touches it. Awesome. Yes.
Done.
All right. Perfect. So I need somebody to unmute themselves that is not part of the cast this time. I have 52 cards, 52 possibilities. I want somebody to name a playing card. Just name one.
Seven
Hey, Sarah.
of spades.
7 of spades. Who am I speaking to?
Fred.
Fred. What's going on, Fred? How's your day going?
Good.
Good.
I'm in the backyard.
You're in the backyard. I thought you were in the bathroom. Okay, but that's much better. The backyard. It looks lovely. 7 of spades. Fred. What's
Yes.
the reason why you chose the 7 of spades?
I don't know.
It was random. It was absolutely random.
Yes.
Good enough for me. Yes. Awesome. Fred, I have a very basic question for you. We're gonna go ahead and I need your favorite color. Fred, your favorite color?
Red.
Red. Awesome. I like red too. Not my favorite color. Can you guess what my favorite color is, Fred?
Purple.
Green. All right. Green it is. You were close. It's green, Fred. That's all good. Hey, give Fred a round of applause. Yes, thank you, Fred. I really appreciate it. I need somebody else to unmute themselves. Anybody else out there besides Fred's lovely face? Yes. Who else is out there? Don't
Sure,
make
what
this
can I do
awkward.
for you?
Who is this?
Sure, it's Sarah.
Sarah. What's up, Sarah? Thank you for
Hey.
having me. I feel so
thrilled
rude.
to
I
have
didn't.
you.
Thank you for having me on Flavors of Magic. It's an
I
honor.
knew you meant it.
Truly mean it. I really mean it. Sarah. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Sarah. So, do you have a best friend, Sarah?
I do.
Who is your best friend? Just first name only.
Karen.
Karen. Karen?
Yes.
K-A-R-E. Oh, perfect. Karen. I know how to spell that. That is my middle name. Karen. Awesome. Jonathan Karen Molo. It's weird, but no judgment. We have 7 of spades, red, and Karen. Perfect. Anybody else in the gallery that would like to help this bald-headed Filipino? Anybody? Go ahead and unmute yourself. I promise I'll be kind. Yes. Who else do we have?
Okay,
Who is this?
Steve.
Steve, how are
Steve.
you? Steve,
Great.
How are
great,
you?
Great.
hi. And you have a lovely lady right next to you. And what is your daughter's name?
Mary.
Mary. Awesome. Steve and Mary, thank you for joining us. Steve, I have a very important question for you. This is the last piece of information we need. I need the last 4 of your social.
Touching.
Okay, that never works. It's gonna work one day. I just need your month and day of your birthday. How about we'll just go with that?
Go ahead, Steve.
Steve?
325.
325. Perfect. I like it. Perfect. Steve? I'm talking to Steve, right?
Yes,
The gentleman
Steve.
right in front of me. Perfect. 325. We have Karen, that's Sarah's best friend, and Red. Yes, perfect. Steve, you're going to make some important decisions. In just a second, you're going to try to find your card. Absolutely. If you don't find it, you owe everybody drinks.
Piece of cake.
That's the way it works. Absolutely.
Yeah,
You
come
can
on over.
Venmo. Well, you'll try your best and we'll all help here. Here we go, Steve. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to get rid of 2 piles quickly. Which 2 piles do you get rid of? Go now.
The middle and the one on your right.
Right here. These 2?
Yes.
Is that right? Yes. Okay. There. Okay. Nothing so far. And it's a 7 of clubs, not the 7 of spades. So far, so good. Yes. Awesome. 1, 2, and 3. Let's do it again, Steve, because we have nothing else to do. 1, 2, and 3. 2 piles once again. Please, please, please.
Middle and left.
Middle and left.
Middle and
No.
your left.
Middle and left, absolutely. Let's take a look here. Nothing and nothing. It's looking good, Steve. It's looking good. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I think we have 4 more choices here. 1, 2, we'll say 1, 2, 3, and 4. Steve, which one do we keep? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Far right on your right.
Far right on my right. This one right here.
Yeah.
We're gonna push this
Yes.
forward. See, I want you to keep an eye on that. Is it still in frame? It's still in
Yes.
frame. Steve, you could have chosen the 4 of clubs. You could have chosen the 4 of spades. Right color, but wrong number. You could have chosen the queen of diamonds. You could have chosen all of these, Steve, but you didn't. You chose 1 card and 1 card only. Are you ready? What are the odds, though?
I'm ready.
What are the odds? 1 in 52. 1 in 52. Those are the odds. Steve, anybody else have bubble guts? Yes? Nervous? No? Okay, it must have been the bad tacos earlier. Steve, for the very first time, do you remember the card?
Yes.
Was it the
No.
7 of spades?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness, Steve. 325. There goes Karen. There goes the color red. Give Steve a round of applause. Miracles happening here on the Flavors of Magic. Give him a round of applause. Oh my goodness. Yes, thank you, Steve. I appreciate you.
Great.
Awesome. No, you're great. You're great. I love all of you.
You're great.
Thank you. All right. Before I leave you tonight, and before you see the better half of the acts, I apologize. I really need to switch the decaf. I think that's what the problem is. I want to share something very special with all of you. One of the most common questions I get asked as a magician, besides, can you make my husband or wife disappear? All right. Thank you. Is what inspires you to share your magic? You know, my reasons have changed throughout the years, but there are 3 reasons why I look at life and magic a little differently. My son, Asher, my son, Lennon, and my son, Sebastian. We live in a world where negativity trumps positivity. But I feel that it is my job as a father, as a parent, to leave a positive legacy that my kids could follow long after I'm gone. And I hope these little magic tricks that we shared with, that we're going to share with you tonight, and I shared with you just right now, will inspire you to share your own magic in your own way. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting us and joining us. Thank you. Oh my goodness, unsolicited. Thank you so much, Sarah, for having me. Flavors of Magic. Yes, Omar. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for all your hard work and peace. Yes.
Thank you so much, Jonathan Molo. So fantastic. That was a beautiful story that you told, a lovely lyrical piece of magic. And, you know, I got to tell you, Jonathan, your energy matches your outfit. How fantastic. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Now, up next, we have a magician from Des Moines, Iowa. She's recently been featured on Vice News, the Travel Channel, and on Penn & Teller's Try This at Home. Please welcome Magic's biggest queen, Ms. Michaela Oz. Michaela.
My goodness. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the cooking show. What we're going to do today is we are going to make a very special holiday treat with Kit Kats. So everybody get out your Kit Kats. I'll be waiting. We'll make a really cool and great holiday treat. I am so excited. Where's everybody's Kit Kat? Mina's missing her. Steve is missing. where's everybody's is oh, Heather doesn't have, wait, did you guys, oh wait, is oh, oh sorry.
Do we need to have a talk about the show, Mikhail?
Yeah, I thought this was the cooking show. Is it?
That must be tomorrow.
Oh, that's okay. Here, instead of doing the Kit Kat cooking demonstration instead, let's do a card trick.
There we go.
Wonderful. Perfect. What I have is a deck of cards, and inside the deck of cards, there's 52 of them, and I'm gonna need somebody's help. I saw somebody great in the crowd earlier. I think her name was Heather. Heather, would you be willing to join me? Beautiful. Unmute that microphone. We will spotlight ya. Hello. Oh.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
Wonderful. So there we go, Heather. Oh, I like the background. It's very fancy, beautiful. There we go. We're both spotlighted. Well, are those butterflies on the wall?
Yes.
Love it. And who's with you, Heather?
That's my dad.
That's your dad. Hi, Dad. How's it going? Oh my goodness, love the beard.
Hey, good.
Sounds good.
COVID beard.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's so good. Heather, we're gonna try something. You ever helped with the magic show, Heather?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, Heather. Here's how it works. Inside the deck of cards, I'm gonna dribble the cards like so, Heather. And anywhere you would like, I would just like you to say stop. Does that sound good?
Yes.
You say stop. Sound good? I'm gonna go through, you say stop. Go ahead.
Stop.
Right there. Perfect. All right. So, Heather, that's gonna be your card. Can everybody see that? There it is. The four of spades. You got it, Heather?
Got it.
Perfect. All right, Heather, the card is gonna get lost inside of the deck like this. Perfect. Now, Heather, I don't know about you, but I'm on Instagram. Are you on Instagram?
Yes.
Oh, you are. Wonderful. This is going to be so good. All right, Heather, on Instagram, I actually made a prediction before we even started, Heather. Here, and let's see, I'll pull up my Instagram right here for you so you can see. Perfect. Here it is. It's at Michaela Oz. There we go. It's kind of in. Perfect. And on here, I made a prediction. And if you guys are interested in following it, you can find it over here at Michaela Oz. Now, I made a prediction on Instagram before we started, Heather, of one card. And do you remember what your card was, Heather?
Yes.
What was it?
4 of spades.
Heather, would you be amazed if I actually had your card on my Instagram?
Yes.
Yeah, Heather, right here it is. Your card. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Do you see it? It's your card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that pretty good? I can tell. All right, Heather, we'll make it a bit better. Instead, so since Heather picked the 4 of spades, I want everybody here to concentrate on the 4 of spades, and we'll try something kind of cool with that picture. Here it is. We'll do it one more time. So everybody think of Heather's card, the 4 of spades. Watch carefully. Watch the little picture. If I just give it a little shake, it'll actually look like it starts to transform into
my
card.
Wow.
Heather's card, the 4. Did you see it, Heather?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That was so good, Heather. Typically, I would do this on your phone, but since we're not in person, you can just go find me at Michaela Oz. So I'll try another trick. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right, let's do. Wait. Oh, wait, Heather. Hold on. I forgot to tell you. What if I told you that little phone thing was an illusion? Would you believe me?
Yes.
Oh, you would. Okay, you're great. I like this. Okay, Heather, watch the cards. Actually, you could have picked a card out of any of the cards in the deck. But if I just snap, see, look, that's when the first card will disappear. Not just this card, though. Actually, every single card inside of the deck of cards will completely disappear. Except for one card, Heather. Would you be impressed if it was your card?
Yes.
Oh, that would be pretty good if it was. There it is, your card. Yeah, look at that, Heather. Oh my gosh, it's your card.
Wow.
Yeah, Dad, you're loving this, aren't you? The beard and everything. I love it. Okay. No, Heather, watch your card. Watch. If I just snap, that's when actually your card will transform right back. But not just your card. The deck actually comes back too. And if we take your card and we set it on the rest of the cards, it happens quick. I just snap. That's when the cards go right back to a regular deck of cards.
That's great.
Our dad, a big round of applause. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. So one of the fun things I get to do is I get to teach kids magic after school. I love teaching kids magic because it's something I'm very passionate. I started when I was 5 years old. I absolutely loved it. One of the common questions people ask me all the time is they go, Michaela, how'd you get started in magic? And like I said, I was 5 years old. I saw a magician, thought it was the coolest thing in the world. And then I went to college, I know. While I was in college, I went for speech communications and marketing. Or as my parents like to call it, I went to college to, have a good time. And now I'm a full-time magician, yeah. Or as my parents still like to call it, I'm still just, having a good time. But I love it because I get to share magic, and I'm very excited to be here on Flavors of Magic, where the only flavor I have is Red Bull. I've been trying to cut back on drinking so much like alcohol and stuff like that, so I decided just to drink Red Bull. It's pretty good though. We'll come back to this. Instead, I want to teach you all a magic trick. Here's a fun little trick that you can do with if you just have a little styrofoam cup. So where did it go? There it is. It's a fun one. All you need for this trick is just a styrofoam cup. It's super simple to do. So if you have one, feel free to follow along, but if not, no big deal. What you do is you start by taking the cup and you start by emptying out the liquid from the cup. Then you hold the cup in front of the audience and you can actually make the cup float. What? Oh my gosh, it's flying. Whoa. Is that pretty good? Wow, it's flying. Whoa. You see, it's pretty easy though. I told you, this magic stuff is super simple. It's pretty good though when there's a hole in the side of the cup. So you just make sure you don't reveal the hole in the side. Your thumb goes in the little hole in the back like this. You hold it towards them, make sure they don't see inside, and you can make it look like it's flying. Oh, don't show them that. Just make it look like it's flying. Yeah. See, the part I never understood though is if you take the little hole though, and you reach up to it, you can actually pluck off the little hole.
No way.
And not just that. We can start the trick completely over again. And cheers to all of you. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Oh, fantastic.
I love that trick. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Well, thank you all so much for joining me here at Flavors of Magic. The reason I love magic is because magic is all an illusion. And the truth is about my set is the whole thing has been an illusion. Let me show you what I mean. At the start of the set, I told you guys I was cutting back on alcohol. And I told you we're here at Flavors of Magic, and the only thing I was drinking was Red Bull. I told you, it's an illusion. I wasn't actually drinking Red Bull. I've always been drinking White Claw. And then, wait, oh yeah, wait, remember that cup trick that we did? Yeah, where I could take the cup, let's see if I can do it. I can make the cup float. Whoa.
Oh, paper.
Yeah. It's actually just a piece of paper.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wait. And then at the beginning, hold on, we had our friend. Where was there? She was Heather and her dad. Heather, she picked a card. And Heather, turn on your microphone. What was the card?
Four of spades.
Four of spades. That was so good, Heather. Because the whole time I've been setting up an illusion in front of all of you. And you haven't even realized it. If you notice, I have some lights in the background. I have my couch, but I also have my bookshelf. And it looks like a bookshelf, but the truth is it's not actually a bookshelf at all. Oh, wait. And right in front of your eyes, the whole time, there's been a card. If I can get it.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's been on the ceiling or on the wall. And it's one card and one card only that happens to be the 4 of space. Heather's
That's awesome.
oh, so much. I'm
Nice.
so excited to be
Nice, yo. She's good.
Show.
That was great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fantastic, Michaela. That was awesome. Thank you so, so much. Not only was that magnificent magic, your passion for the art really comes through, and I absolutely love it. So thank you so much for coming today and sharing that with us. Michaela Oz, everybody. Our next performer, if you've been watching Flavors of Magic, then you've seen him before. He's been teaching us magic occasionally that we can do at home. Starting magic at the young age of 6, Rogue has been performing, teaching, and mentoring for the last 30 years. Featured on America's Got Talent in 2014. and countless news programs, newspaper and magazine articles, online media, TV shows, and in the biopics Magic Man and Misdirection. Rogue grew up to be a full-time performer, traveling all over the world, fulfilling his passion, spreading his love of magic, and inspiring others to follow in his footsteps. Everybody, Rogue.
Hey, Sarah, actually, I feel like I was born in 1914, actually. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing? I want to start off quickly with a mental experiment. Please raise your hand if you don't mind me going inside your mind just for a quick second. Anybody at all? Anybody besides Sarah? Ella, how are you?
I'm great. How are you,
please?
Rose?
Good, good. Long time no see.
Yeah, great to see you.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks for coming. I have here a prediction. Okay. Inside this prediction, I have a very, very famous celebrity. It's a picture of a very, very famous celebrity. Very, very famous. But unfortunately, this celebrity has already passed away. Okay, Ellen? So, Ellen, if you don't mind, randomly name any very, very, very famous celebrity that has already passed away. Anybody at all?
A famous celebrity that's passed away?
Yeah, just name out loud any very, very, very famous celebrity that has already passed away. That's no longer with us.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. Do you want to change your mind?
Nah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Robin Williams.
Okay, check this out. This is crazy. Inside this envelope, if I have a picture of Robin Williams, would you be impressed?
Yes.
You could have changed your mind. Robin Williams, as he looks right now. All right, sorry. Like I said, it's just a joke. Okay. Actually, I'm here to do a little bit of hypnosis for you guys. Who likes hypnosis? Raise your hand. You like hypnosis, anybody? Well, I'm not going to hypnotize you guys because I'm not that good. I'm actually going to hypnotize water. It's a little easier, not too difficult. I learned this from actually 2 gentlemen. If the first gentleman is actually Aquaman. If you love Aquaman, raise your hand. All right. No, Ella, you don't love Aquaman. I think you love Jason Momoa, be honest. Yeah, because I love Jason Momoa. But seriously, if you're a little older, you might know Bruce Lee. If you know Bruce Lee, raise your hand. Who remembers Bruce Lee's philosophy? Bruce Lee said, be like water, my friend. Remember that? But it can't be any water. It has to be smart water. Regular water is not too bright. I know, these jokes write themselves. Okay, here, check this out. You guys are gonna love this. Check this out. $20 on eBay. I know I'm easily amused. I don't want to get my place wet. But anyway, that'll go right here. And we have the smart water. What I'm going to attempt right now is actually hypnotizing the water. I'm going to turn the water bottle upside down. And I'm going to be like water. Okay, just like Bruce Lee said, I'm going to be like water. I'm going to be one with the water. Okay, I just need to focus. All right. I am water right now. I don't know if you guys can you feel this? But I am water. I am the water inside that bottle. And I'm going to stay inside that bottle. I'm going to take off the cap right now. I'm going to stay inside the bottle, and I'm not going to come out of the bottle, okay? That's the object, okay? I need total focus and concentration, okay? Not constipation, concentration. Here we go. Just like that the water doesn't come out, the cap is off. That's crazy, right? I know what you guys are thinking. Some of you thinking, wait, that's a water bubble. Or maybe it's plastic wrap, or maybe a plastic disc. I'm gonna have to prove all of you wrong. Here, check this out, watch. Ah, now he's good. But wait, all miracles must come to an end. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put the cap back on. I am still the water inside that bottle, okay? When I count to 3, I'm gonna take off the cap one more time. This time when I take off the cap, I'm going to release myself, okay? But not physically. I'm gonna release myself and I'm gonna come right out of that bottle, okay? Sorry about that pause. Okay, on 3, I'm gonna release myself. I'm gonna come right out of that bottle, okay? 1, 2, 3, and just like that. Thank you. All right, thank you, everybody. Now I'm totally relaxed. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of math. Okay, I love numbers. If you love numbers, raise your hand. I think numbers are very, very important. Without numbers, we won't have any PIN numbers. You guys won't have a phone number or a social security number. You won't even have a birthday, right? You won't even know. But anyway, I have here some numbers behind me. I just need one person from the audience that has a calculator to raise their hand. You can volunteer and help me out just a little bit. Anybody with a calculator? Mina, is that Mina? Mina, right?
That's David. It's my wife.
David, I know you didn't look like a Mina. Sorry. David, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Also, are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying yourself, David?
Very much. I'm enjoying you.
Okay, I'm gonna change that right now. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of math. Can you see the board behind me? The numbers? Yes or no?
Yes.
I woke up this morning and I just had like a weird like a revelation of numbers. These came to my mind. I wrote them down and added them together in my mind. So I want you to take out your calculator if you have one, and I want you to double check my math. I did it in my head because I'm Asian, but you guys can check it out. Make sure it's it's good. Make sure it's correct, all right, David, if you don't mind.
All right.
Just want to make sure everything's on the up and up,
Second.
I would say take your time, but hurry up. But that's Omar's line.
Okay. 541 and 1685.
Fred is nodding off. Sorry, Fred. Just to make sure it's correct. Nice. Dave, another Dave. Another Dave actually confirmed that it is correct. It's 19,191. Did you get that, David?
Yes.
Awesome. David, it's cool. It's cool. You could put your calculator down. It is correct. There's another Dave here that actually confirmed the numbers. But David, I do want you to still continue to help me out. I want to randomize these numbers right now. I want you to actually come up with a different total. Is that cool, David?
Cool.
Before I do that, I'm going to put a prediction right here. You see the little envelope with a question mark? Make sure this does not leave your sight. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. There are 5 4-digit numbers right here, right, David? 5 4-digit numbers, yes? I want you to recreate this into 4 5-digit numbers. I'll show you what I mean. So from the top, we have 5 1 2 2. I want you to pick one of those numbers, either the 5, the 1, the 2, or the 2.
Pick one.
Which one? The 5, 1, or the 2? Which one do you want to pick? And remember, make these decisions very wisely because it's going to be very important later on.
Okay, 1.
1. Do you want to change your mind?
No.
Okay. Cross that out and put a 1 right over here. From the second row, we have a 6 or the 3. because these are other sixes. It doesn't really matter. You want to do a 6 or a 3?
6.
The 6?
Yes.
And do you want the first 6, the second 6, or the third 6? It doesn't really matter, David. It doesn't matter, actually. Okay. Right. And third row, 3, 5, 4, or the 1?
5.
5. Awesome. Right. 2, 4, or 7?
7.
7. Good choice. 1, 6, 8, or 5?
5.
5. Nice. All right. And now we're going on to the second number, okay? So now you only have the 5 and the 2 left. Which one you want to do? 5 or 2 for the second number?
5.
5. Okay. Sorry. All right. 3 or the 6?
3, please.
3. All right. Very polite. Nice. I love it. All right. And 3, 4, or 1?
3.
3. Okay. 2, 4, or the 7?
4, please.
4. All right. And 2. Oh, you did that already, right? Wait, what are we doing?
Do it again.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You was at the 2, 4, 7, and he picked 4.
Brain fart. Sorry. Last one. The 1, 6, or the 8?
8.
8. Nice. All right. 2 or 2?
2.
I know. Hard decision, huh? Obviously. Okay. All right. 6 or the 6? All right. You have no choice there. Sorry.
You're a mind reader.
And we go. What's going on here?
4, 7.
What? Wait.
We're on the fourth
What's
one
going
down.
on here? What? This is the third row.
No, we did.
Why is there only one number left?
It's because we're doing the next one. 2, 4, 7, 7. No?
No, we didn't do the third number yet, though.
Oh, all right. 3.
Wait. What's going on here? Okay. So why is there only one number left? With the 1. So you got the 6, right?
Right.
3, 5, and the 4.
Did we do this one?
Oh, wait, sorry about this.
We do the second one.
Pardon me, I haven't slept. I have a 2-year-old. I'm so sorry. Okay. Wait. Okay, so to do a third, we should do the third number right now. But how come there's only one number left? I'm curious.
Okay, 1. There's only
What?
1 left.
No, there should be 2 numbers left here.
No, because we did that already.
Wait, third number. So this is the third number. Okay, so the 3.
3.
All right.
4.
Okay, one more time. Sorry. 1. So the first number you picked was the 16575, right?
Right.
16575. Okay, cool. Second number you picked was the 5. Was the 5, 3,
3.
3, 4, 8, correct?
Right.
5, 3, 3, 4, and 8. And then now we're doing this. So basically, third number. I'm going nuts here, actually. Okay, sorry. 5, 3, 3, 4, 8. So 5, 3, 3, 4, 8, and we had the 1, 6, 5. So this 4 shouldn't be crossed out because it's the 3, right? Right, David? Is that where the confusion comes in? This 4 shouldn't be crossed out. So basically, right now, we're going to we should have wait. So 165, 16575, 16575, 5, 3, 3, 4, 8, 5, 3, 3, 4, 8. So now it's 2, 2, 6. So there should be a 4 and a 1, actually. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I crossed that out. Should be a 4 and a 1, David. Which one do you want?
6, 4.
You want to do the 4?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because the 4 shouldn't have been crossed out. I don't know why I crossed that out. 4 or the 1?
The 4.
The 4. Okay, since it's crossed out already. All right. And right here it's going to be the 2 or the 7.
7.
7. Okay. And the 1 or the 6.
1.
1. Cool. So the last numbers are gonna be the ones that didn't get crossed out. So you can't pick them. So it's gonna be 2, 6, 1, 2, 6. Correct.
Correct.
So it's 2, 6, 1,
2,
2, 6. Is that fair, David?
It's fair.
I know we had the crazy brain fart right there. I'm so sorry. David, do you agree that if you would have picked different numbers from each row to create these numbers, this total later on will be totally different? Yes or no, David?
Yes.
Yes or no? Okay, so right now, I don't whichever David does it first, add all these up and let's see what number we get, okay, guys?
Shit. 16.
Fred is definitely going to bed right now, Fred. Okay, so it's 122,520. Does that mean anything to anybody? Is that anybody's address or phone number, part of their phone number?
No.
Dave, why'd you flip it over? I'm not doing crypt text. Stop that. Okay, but anyway, if you like that, you got that. Okay, seriously. Do these numbers mean anything to anybody?
No.
Ellen? No? Maybe? Steve? No? Wait. This is kind of crazy. I told you guys earlier that numbers mean something to different people. You know what I'm saying? Hidden meanings in numbers. Wouldn't this make a little bit of sense if we have a 12, right? And then 25 and 20? Is that a major holiday? That's actually my favorite. No, seriously, that's my favorite holiday. Christmas, I love it. And, a lot of magicians love Halloween and stuff like that because of magic and stuff like that. But I love Christmas because it's all this. You feel all this love and gift giving. It should be gift giving every day of the year, but Christmas time. And remember this prediction I had right here, David? It hasn't been switched out. This is so that you can book me because I'm good at math. Actually, it says Merry Christmas.
Very good.
Guys, I'm sorry for putting some of you to
Very
sleep.
nice, Rogue. Great
I am so
job.
sorry,
That was
but
amazing.
Well done.
thank you, guys. We have a lot more amazing magic ahead of us. Really thank Omar Illusion for putting this together technically, and Sarah Krasner for putting it together, production-wise.
Well,
Enjoy the rest
thank
of the
you so
show,
much.
guys.
It's always a pleasure to have you on, Rogue, and I especially enjoy because every time I see you perform or teach, you do something that I think I've seen before, that I think I know, and then you have a little something extra to add to it. So it's always such a pleasure to see how your mind works, and you take things the extra mile. So thank you so much, Rogue. Let's have a round of applause. And our next performer today is Elliot Hunter. He's an international champion and has represented the United States on numerous international stages. His unique blend of magic and storytelling has entertained audiences all over the world, but most importantly, he's here with us today. Please welcome the award-winning magic of Elliot Hunter.
Hello, everybody with Flavors of Magic. Thanks so much for joining us. This is my second appearance on Flavors, and I'm so excited to be the middle act in this afternoon or evening show, depending on where you're calling from, whether you're on Facebook or Instagram or Zoom or wherever you happen to be right now. Our first illusion today is time travel. Ooh, I can tell you're excited. I want us all to pretend that it's no longer 2020, but it's rather 2006, and little 7-year-old me is just sitting there waiting to see their very first magic show. You see, this is a big deal because we didn't get magicians very often. I came from a very small town in northwestern Washington, and only about 16,000 people. So I'm sitting there crisscross applesauce on the floor of the library, eating my fruit snacks, and suddenly out steps the magician. And what he did, I will never forget. It wasn't the most grandeur of illusions. It used nothing but a single white handkerchief. But he will never forget, because that day what he did was he took the white handkerchief and placed it into his fist just like that, took a magic wand, waved the wand over his hand, and he pulled it out the bottom red. That was it. No, it was amazing because he could push the white handkerchief in the top white and it came out the bottom red. In the top white, out the bottom red. In the top white, out the bottom red. In the top white and out the bottom red. And I was amazed. I had no idea how he could be doing that. I went up to him after the show that day and I said, "Sir, how long have you been working on that effect? That's amazing." He looked at me and he's like, "Well, it's been about 5 years I've been working on that effect." I was driven. I had to know how this was done. I was a kid on a mission. I asked him, "Where can I learn how to perform these effects?" And he sent me to the magic book section of the library. And that's where I came across my very first magic book, Mark Wilson's Course in Magic, page 16, where they explain 2 ways to perform this effect. The first way, the wrong way, involves taking the white handkerchief, pushing it into your fist, taking a knife, slitting your hand, turning the handkerchief red by bleeding on it, and I quickly learned that that's the wrong way to perform this effect. The right way is a lot easier, and it actually uses 2 handkerchiefs. The second handkerchief in our case is invisible, though. We'll make it visible just like that, so now we have 2 handkerchiefs. You didn't notice this, but before the show started, I took the red one and I rolled it up in my hand just like that to make sure that the audience had no chance of seeing the handkerchief, making sure it's nicely tucked in the bottom right there, and there's no way. I just held it naturally. And that's there from the top of the show. I can see us all in the gallery view. You're going to go home and try this, right? You're going to take it like a napkin or whatever, and you start with the red one in your fist. You then take the white handkerchief and you're just going to shove it in your fist on top of the red one. So what you're going to do is put the white one in, it goes in the top white, and you pull it out the bottom red. And you're just pulling the other handkerchief through. Isn't that cool? That's amazing, right? You can push it in the top white, out the bottom red, in the top white, out the bottom red. But he did mention, never do that. That looks really bad. No, whenever you do this, you always need to push the white handkerchief in at the same rate that you pull the red one out the bottom. That way, there's no chance the audience can tell anything weird is happening. You then retrieve the magic wand and wave the wand over your hand. But this isn't a magic wand. No, this is a tube of cardboard you get at the dry cleaners that holds your pants on the rack. You people believe anything. It's not a magic wand. There's 2 handkerchiefs. I'm like, this magic stuff is really weird. He then mentioned that you never, ever, ever want to open your hand at this point. Because if you open your hand at this point, some really weird things start to happen. And friends, that was my first introduction into stage magic. Thank you. I love sharing stories with the magic that I have created over the past several years. And as a middle effect in our show, I didn't think there was a better piece that I could have selected. In fact, this is a number that Sarah specifically requested that I perform in this show. And it's a piece that I've performed in almost every single show that I've done since I created it back when I was in high school. And it's a true story. And it's a story that holds true even all these years later. You see, because a lot of magicians like to focus on the smoke, the mirrors, the magic, the illusion of it all. But for this piece, I wanted to show you something different. Something special, something real. It's a story of how love was found, how it was lost, and then found again. It goes something like this. You see, I was going through my high school yearbook recently, and there was a page that was marked with this newspaper. And upon reading it, I was reminded of an old high school friend. Her name was Julie. Julie lived in our town for a while. We became the best of friends. But then she moved away. We stayed in touch, and she said things were much more difficult for her now in her new environment. She had lost everyone she had ever known in the move and had no one by her side. In fact, people hated her, kicking her to the ground as if she didn't matter. Kids can be so brutal sometimes. Perhaps not realizing what they were doing, they persisted. These thoughts had gone in and out of her head. She didn't know what to do, but this was the first time she had ever felt completely alone. But then, one night, it was about midnight when the phone rang. She answered it, and it was a friend on the other side. And you know what that friend said to her? Absolutely nothing. Because good friends just listen. And suddenly, just like that, all of the pieces of her life that were once ripped to shreds and torn apart came back together again. For the first time in a long time, she felt happy, she felt whole, she felt loved, she felt restored. She looked inside herself, and she saw what she was missing, something she needed as much as food. As you leave this call this evening, feed your friends and your family, and let this piece be the hope that someone you know might need. Thank you. Well, friends, it's getting close to that point in the show where I need to end my set and move on to the next talented artist, but I have one more piece to share with you. The number that's taken me around the country performing on several stages and representing the United States on numerous international conferences and conventions. Please, friends, I hope you enjoy the finale of my set, my favorite kind of magic in the world. Let's go. Maybe. There we go. Thank you so much for having me again on Flavors of Magic. I'm going to hand our show back over to our host, Miss Sarah Krasson, as she continues with our next fabulous act. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. My name is Elliot Hunter, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you so much, Elliot. That was fantastic, and that piece was really was beautiful. And You know what? I'm going to go ahead and throw you under the bus a little bit, because what the rest of the audience doesn't know is that I asked for that piece the first time I had Elliot on. And that's how he manipulated me into bringing him back. He wouldn't do it the first time.
It's called good business practice.
Oh, no, it was very effective. So I salute you. I say well done. I'm not mad. I admire that. So thank you so much, everybody. Our next performer is the current Stage Magician of the Year at the Academy of Magical Arts at the Magic Castle in Los Angeles. Lucy Darling is an award-winning magician known the world over for her wit, her charm, and her exceptionally good hair. With the help of her live-in butlers Marcy and Lawrence, Lucy is here with us tonight to welcome you into her home for a show that's playful, hilarious, impossible, and most of all, fabulous. Everybody please welcome Lucy Darling.
The honest truth is that I deeply respect each and every one of you. By now, a typical magician would try to warn you against charlatans who use the dual weapons of misdirection and sleight of hand for nefarious purposes. Not me. I am not going to sit here warning you against those card cheats, those grifters. No. I believe you're all much too intelligent to ever fall for something unusual like that. That being said, Matthew, darling. Matthew, still with us?
Yes.
Matthew, darling, would you like to play a game?
Yes.
Matthew, although this game looks a little bit like the games you see played by grifters, I guarantee you it is not. This is much more of a test of perception. Why not?
I'm in.
Matthew, I'm so glad you're in. I can tell by the complete lack of emotion in your voice. Matthew, all I'm going to ask you to do is focus on the red object. In this case, it is a cherry. I'm going to move it from hand to hand, and then when you're not expecting it, I'm going to try to ask you to guess where it is. Do you think you're prepared for this experiment? No, he says no. Good. Matthew, darling, I have before you 3 cards. Can you see them?
Yes.
Great. You do not have to worry about the 2 or the 3. They are of no consequence. Your only job is to focus on the ace in the middle. Can you see it?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, follow along. I'm going to deal them down onto the table like this. You just have to tell me, where is the ace?
In the center.
In the center. No, darling, not there. It's over here on this side. But you know, you couldn't be blamed. They're very teeny tiny cards. And teeny tiny cards are hard to see way over there. So I know what we'll do. We'll use big giant cards. How's your confidence now, Matthew?
High.
It's high?
High.
It's very high. It sounds like you're high from the lack of emotion in your voice.
I'm there. I'm in.
You're in. You got there. I'm sure. Okay, good.
I'm ready to bet.
Darling, in case you're a little worried, if I sense your reluctance, so I'll make it even easier for you. I'll make them different sizes.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Wow.
that's my favorite part of the show. That's my favorite. I'm gonna take the 3, darling. Would you take the 2 for me? Fantastic. And would you take the ace? Wonderful. Now, darling, it's the same game as you played before, but much easier because the cards are giant, which means the 3 I have is of absolutely no consequence.
And I have the 2 of spades.
And I have the ace of hearts.
Now, darling, all you have to do is figure out where the ace is, and it should be easy because remember, they're not even the same size. Remember when we did this? This was fun?
Yes.
Wait, we're not getting credit for it twice? Okay, I'll stop. All right, darling, where is the ace?
Marcy has it.
I have the 3 of clubs.
Oh my. Spades.
Darling, I had the ace all along. Don't you remember? Well, this is problematic because this is the end of the show, and it's very important that we end on a happy note. So, this is not going well. I know. We'll give you one more chance. But here's the thing. You seem very attracted to the 3. It's the one you always pick. So instead of looking for the ace, let's have you look for the 3. That should be an easy one for you to find. Okay, this should work perfectly. So now the ace, which I have, is of absolutely no consequence.
And I have the 2 of spades.
And I have the 3 of clubs.
Precisely. Now, darling, we don't want you to feel like we're insulting your intelligence in any way, so we're going to misdirect you by shuffling the cards. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay, great. Now, this should be very easy, darling. I think you'll be fine. Now, keep in mind, Matthew, it's very important you get this correctly. It is the end of the show. And it's important for the overall arc of the performance that you get this correctly so we end on a happy ending. Okay? So the entire show, everything we've built to this moment for the last 70, 80 minutes, I think we've gone over a bit, this is all riding on you, Matthew. So no pressure at all. Matthew, darling, who has the 3?
You do, Lucy.
I do.
Yes.
Matthew, you saved the show. We're so proud of you. Everyone's losing their mind at home. We knew you can do it. We had absolutely everything. You can do it.
Oh my goodness, the spectacular, the fabulous Lucy Darling. And now we are coming towards the end of our show. We have one more performer for you tonight. Our final performer this evening is Ace Miles. He's an award-winning magician who's helped Disney haunt the Queen Mary. He's created hundreds of props for Disneyland Shanghai. He's a street performer at San Francisco's Pier 39. He's been seen on TV with Ellen DeGeneres. He's been featured on Oddities San Francisco. But tonight, we're not going to be meeting Ace Miles. We'll be meeting his alter ego, Jack Spareribs, professional pirate. No relation to any other pirates you may have heard of. Jack will be joining us from the Freaky Room. Oh, you're killing me, Jack. It's the Freaky Room, his personal tiki bar, where it's always happy hour and nobody ever gets keel-hauled. So, avast, mateys, and prepare to meet Jack Spareribs. Jack?
All right. Yep, I'm coming. I'm going to make myself appear magically. It's a good trick. I've seen it before. Hang on. Here we go. Ah. Oh, there you are. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. And be seen. And all that sort of thing. My name is Captain Jack Spareribs, as she's mentioned, not Jack Sparrow. That's Johnny Depp. He's rich and famous. I'm the one that could afford here on Flavors of Magic. But today, I'm going to be presenting amazing feats. No, not that kind of feats. That would be sleight of foot. I'm going to be doing prestidigitation. Presti meaning quick and nimble. Digits meaning fingers. Tation meaning tation. But I'm not just doing tricks. I'm going to do an illusion. Not the camera trick sort of thing, right? No, that's cheating. No camera tricks, just good old ingenuity. Watch this. I invented it myself, all by my onesies. It's a trick with a bottle, of course. It's an empty bottle, of course. But I'm going to make the bottle disappear by placing it in a bag, waving my hand, snapping my fingers, and it's gone completely. But wait, there's more. I'll bring it back. I forgot something. Hang on. I'll put it back in the bag. Wave my fingers and snap my hand. No, I'll snap my finger. I'll do the magic thing, and it's gone this time. See? Ha ha! It's gone. All right, it's a kind of a stupid trick. Never mind. Forget it. Wait! I've got a better idea. Hang on. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that was a stupid trick because, well, it's because it's too small of a bottle. That's the problem. I should be using a much larger bottle, of course. I'm a pirate. Of course, I should have a much larger bottle. Anyway, as I was saying, was I saying something? No, I don't think I was. I should be. What I want to do is tell you a wee story about how I became a pirate, because everyone wants to know, how did you become a pirate? Well, it's simple. When I was a wee lad, only 6 years old, my mum took me on a journey to a far-off land, all the way to the land of Disney. And there I saw many strange things. I got in a little boat in the water. It got dark inside. And there was creepy music playing. And creepy people on the shores staring at me. I was only 6, so I was a little frightened, and it got darker and darker as we went along, and the music kept playing, and the creepy people kept staring. And to be honest, to this day, I can't sleep at night without a nightlight. Mostly because of that creepy music. Kept going, "It's a small world after all." Yeah, it freaked me out. It was terrible. But then we went on another ride, and there was another boat, and there was water, and then there was pirates everywhere. And they were fighting and shooting and blowing things up, and everything was on fire, and I absolutely loved it. And when I got off that ride, I looked right at my mum, and I said, "When I grow up, I'm going to be a pirate." So my point is, kids, if there's kids out there, you really got to watch out what you wish for when you're little. It could come true. So, on our way out, going down the main street, off to the left, there was a big flashing sign. I said, "Mum, what's it say?" She said, "It says magic and jokes." So we went inside, and that changed my life completely. I bought myself a magic trick, and then proclaimed to my mum, "I want to be a magician." I'm sure she thought, yeah, he'll outgrow it. Unfortunately, I never did. In fact, it grew and grew and grew to the point where, even as an adult, I still loved magic. I mean real magic, in fact. And by that I mean I went on another journey to another far-off land called New Orleans. And I went and took some tours, and I bought the big paddle wheel, I rode that thing, and I ate one of those beignet things, and then we went on a tour, a walking tour down behind the French Quarter. It was a voodoo tour. Now, the only thing I knew about voodoo was that, well, you know, I watched Abbott and Costello. I saw the lady that was mean, sticking pins, and ow! And then he'd go, "Ah, bah!" And that's, but see, that's making fun of the whole thing, and it turns out it's a religion and everything. And voodoo dolls don't usually do that. I mean, they can, I guess, but I have one up here that I bought down there. That's for health and wealth. They sell them for money and prosperity, and I made myself one over here. I mean, I didn't make it for me. I made this one of Jack Sparrow. But don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything with it, because let's face it, Johnny Depp has enough problems going on his own. So let me explain a little bit about what I learned about voodoo. Now, I have a lot of oddities and curiosities and strange things. A sword that was actually used in the Pirates of the Caribbean film. A real voodoo doll. A really scary dummy. I don't make that one talk. Creeps me out. But when I was in New Orleans, I got one of these. This is an actual voodoo doll. It's really like a honest to goodness voodoo doll. I don't know what it does exactly, but can you see it from there? Watch. I have no bloody idea. No idea. I'm just saying. But hang on. Something else I want to show you. Do you all have a piece of paper and a pencil or pen? If you do, could you bring it out now? Take your paper and your pen, and what we're going to do is make a little voodoo doll. We're going to start by drawing a circle on the page, like that. Coming down from the circle, you're just going to make a line so it looks like a lollipop. And then a couple of more lines that will resemble legs. A couple of more lines for the arms. A couple of little round balls for the hands, and a couple of little round balls for the feet, because that way they'll look just like mine. Well, it doesn't look much like me yet, but we're going to make it look like me. We're going to draw a little bandana on it. Just a little bandana across the top of the head like so. A couple of little beady eyes and a little smirking smile will do. A couple of more things and we'll be done. There. A little hair coming down like that. I think that looks pretty close. Now, you're going to keep this handy in just a minute. We're going to need that. But before we do anything with this, I want to show this to you. This I call my voodoo jar. There's really nothing special about it. I got it at, you can see, I got it at Trader Vic's. In fact, I got it on Mai Tai Day. It says Mai Tai Day, the 30th of August, 2020. Mai Tai Day they have at all the Trader Vic's. You go in and drink lots of Mai Tais and you can get the glasses and things. This isn't a glass, it's a mason jar because it's 2020 and they couldn't have the normal Mai Tai Day. So they sent it home with you. I took a few. Inside of this I keep a little piece of paper, and on that little piece of paper you can see is another little voodoo doll. Just like me. Just like the one you made. It's just a little sort of a post-it note sort of piece of paper. And I keep it folded up right inside the jar, along with a pencil. And then I seal it carefully inside. That protects me from voodoo. If someone had any ideas, that is. I'll leave that right there. I'm going to need someone's help. Just for a second, let's see. Who do we have that could help? I see someone named Dave. Dave. Hello, Dave. Would you unmute yourself for a moment? All I'd like you to do is select one of my appendages. This is the right hand, because that's my right hand, so it's facing you. Left hand, right foot, left foot, my head, of course, and my tummy. Pick any one of those you like. Right hand, right foot, head, tummy.
Left hand, please.
The left hand over here. I mean, it's backwards probably to you, but that's the left hand, correct? All right. Anyone that has a voodoo doll they drew of me, could you take your pen or pencil and mark the left hand with a big X like that? Did you draw one, Dave?
I did.
Could you show me your drawing? Oh, it looks just like it. Could you go ahead and make an X right through the left hand? Nicely done. All right, Dave. Now, of course, if voodoo really works, and I'm quite sure it does, but thank you, Dave. If voodoo really works, then there should be a big X on my left hand. And there's not. But watch this. You can see that's still inside. Well, it's hard to see through the here, I'll hold it up closer. Can you see that? No? Here. There. Now you can see it. Here. You see, there's the X now.
Ooh.
And that's how it keeps me safe. Now, voodoo isn't always with dolls, and yes, I'm putting them back in before anyone gets any ideas and makes a big, marking on my face or something. I'll leave this right up here. But what we're going to do right now, I'm going to switch back to my gallery view. Hang on a second, because I've got my big face in the way. There you are. I'm going to get one more person to help me here. Let's see. Let's see. How about Heather? Heather, will you help me? I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself so we can chat. Thank you. I've got one more special thing to do, and I know you've been seeing a lot of this most likely tonight. It's a card trick. I've got a deck of... Hang on. Ah! It's hard to find. It's invisible. Hang on, let me give it a shuffle. And a cut. Oh, wait. One-handed. Oh, yeah, I'm just that good. But Heather, would you do me a favor? Would you take these cards from me? Thank you, Heather. Just take those cards, and would you give them a shuffle, too? I'm about to make you one of the most amazing sleight of hand artists in the world. Maybe the whole universe. Well, at least Universal Studios, because this is a Harry Potter wand. Okay, I didn't buy it at Universal Studios. No. Those were $80. I got this at Walmart for $9.95. But it works just the same. Watch. Oh, yes, now you are an amazing magician. Go ahead, show us you can now cut the deck with one hand. Go ahead, show us you can cut it with one. Look at her go. Look at that. Amazing. Hold it. Shuffle. Something I can't do. Shuffle with one hand. Try it. Look at that. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. You are so good that if you wanted to, you could just you could separate the cards into piles magically, like the colors. Which do you want to take out, the red or the black?
The black.
Okay, take the black out and set them down over there. You're left with the red. They just all come apart naturally. You don't have to sit and count them out because you're amazing. And that leaves you with the red cards. That leaves you with the hearts and the diamonds. Let's say you have a big cannon sitting in front of you. My cannon, one of my cannons from the ship. It's invisible like the deck, though. You're going to load the cannon with either the hearts or the diamonds. Which do you prefer? The hearts or the diamonds go into the cannon?
The hearts.
The hearts are... Load those hearts into that magic cannon. All right, now it is a magic cannon because, of course, you're the world's greatest magician. So, Heather, what you're about to do is shoot those cards out of the cannon into the air. They're going to fly up into the air, but they're not just going to go boom and be gone. They're going to go in slow motion, like special effects in the movies, like bullet time in The Matrix. Every single card flying out in slow motion, slowly falling down. All right? Now, before you shoot that cannon, I want you to imagine you're holding a glass in your hand. Excellent. Now you're ready. I'll count backwards from 3 to 1, and you fire that cannon. 3, 2, 1, fire! And now they are flying into the air, slowly falling down. Reach out your glass and catch one of those cards in the glass. Did you get it?
Yes.
Which of the hearts did you catch? There was, 13? Ace through king. Choice is yours.
The 2 of hearts.
The 2 of hearts. Oh, well, that's interesting. You didn't want the ace? That's a cool one. The ace of... No, okay. What about a king? That's like a really valuable one. It's like worth a lot of points when you're playing games and such. Now, you want the 2, huh? Is that just because was it random? Did it just happen to fall in there? Or did you intentionally catch the 2 because it's your favorite card or something like that?
Just random.
Just random. Well, at least you caught one. Otherwise, it would have been rather embarrassing because then it's really hard to find. They're all over the ground, but they're invisible, right? The 2 of hearts. Excellent. Well, thank you, Heather, because I'm about to try the same thing. So let me just go back to this view. I have a deck of cards. They're right over here. and I have a glass. One more question, Heather. Should I shuffle the cards when I take them out of the box or leave them as they are?
Shuffle them.
Oh, all right. I'm afraid I'm not as good as you. I can't do it with one hand. Okay, I'm not that good with a real deck. I was much better with the invisible ones, wasn't I? There we go. They're shuffling now. Let me know when you think they're shuffled enough.
They're good.
Okay, and should I cut them?
Yes.
Oh, I should have asked, should I cut them with one hand?
No.
Good answer, because I can't do that one. But I can make them fly out of my hand. I don't have a cannon with me either, so we're going to have to improvise. But I can make them fly out of my hand into the air. And I also can't do it in slow motion like in the movies. And I promised no trick photography, so no camera tricks. I'm going to have to do this in full speed. Wish me luck, Heather. What was the card you said? Two of hearts? Was that one?
Yeah.
Two of hearts. All right. I hope I have one in here. I didn't even look at the faces. Here we go. I'm going to try to catch it in the glass. Are you ready?
Yes. Oh my God.
That one, Heather?
Amazing.
That was the two you were thinking of?
Yes.
Well, thank you for helping me, Heather. You were wonderful.
Welcome.
And thank you to all of you here at Flavors of Magic in the audience. Thank you for watching and joining us. I'm going to turn it back over to Sarah. Thank you, Sarah, for having me.
Yay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on, everybody. Captain Jack Spareribs. That was so much fun. I really appreciate your coming on, and I'm going to pretend that I was not at all freaked out by the voodoo bit. We'll all agree that that'll be our story. I wasn't freaked out. Okay, thank you. So thank you, everybody. Again, if you're interested in reaching out to any of our performers, their websites and social media handles will appear in the credits, which will follow momentarily. If you'd like to learn a little more about magic and maybe learn a little yourself, the Society of American Magicians would be happy to help you. Look us up at www.magicsam.com. If you're here in the Zoom room, stick around for a moment because the performers will stay here and we can have a little time to hang out together and chat. If you're not in the Zoom room, but you'd like to be in the Zoom room next time, email the show at info@flavorsofmagic.com. We'll be back 2 weeks from tonight on December 17th for the last show of this run. Our show will feature Sarah Trustman doing amazing feats of memory, Omar Illusion, who is our fabulous tech director. We're actually going to see him perform. He's a fabulous entertainer. Brandon Williams, Patrick Davis, Deanna Congo, and Rory Rennick, who's going to tell us a little bit about Henry Boxed Brown. Brown is a magician who used his art to escape from slavery. It's a fascinating story, and Rory Rennick is the expert on Henry Brown. So very excited to have him on next time. We'll hope to see you too. I'm Sarah Krassen. For the whole Flavors of Magic team, we'd like to thank our performers tonight, Jonathan Molo, Michaela Oz, Rogue, Elliot Hunter, Lucy Darling, and Captain Jack Spareribs. We want to thank the Tank. We want to thank the Society of American Magicians. And we want to thank you for joining us. Thanks so much. Have a great day.